Hello. And I guess welcome back to Batman on NES. Was on his channel, but I was playing this on stream. Yeah, I gotta finish this. Daps doesn't have to finish this, because if you don't know, we collab tried to race this game. And neither of us won, and he gave up. So I gotta finish the fight. I gotta fight the Joker, baby. So I think it's based on, well, the older Batman movies. Before Batman Returns. Gotham City. I don't know why it's so flashing. It's a dark, deserted city governed by crime and violence. Old Town is known in preparation for the 200th anniversary of the Gotham City Festival. The Joker! The city's evil leader. He has spread poisonous nerve gas all over town and has terrorized the population. That's the Joker, baby. Vicky Vale, I don't know who that is. Is that Catgirl? A shrewd photojournalist tracking poison gas mysteries endangered many times works each time with a suspect figure who in fact is Batman. While fighting against Joker, it recalls him as the murderer of his parents many years ago, which I guess is kind of a movie. Batman and full force will wage his last fight against the Joker to eliminate the worldly evil and avenge his parents' death. I don't know anything about this specific movie, other than this is the one where Batman has to, like, completely turn his body to, like, look around. His, like, whole cow is connected. There's no, no, he turned just his neck. He has to turn his whole body. But let's go in. Now, last time, me and Daps got to the final level of the game. Also, should probably turn off those messages. You don't need to see that. And it was on the other time too, and I keep forgetting. There. There, we got to the final level, like, I think 3 hours in, and then, like, for the next, like, 4 hours we're in that one level. It was quite dire. And I do have a save state for that, which I've technically gotten to, and this game has infinite continues, so I could just load that. But one, that's a rule I don't want to think about, like, making or worrying about, and two, I don't want to be stuck in the final level whole stream. I want something to happen before then. That punching him stops him. Craig can kill those things. I mean, I'm used to Mega Man. His Batman, he can wall jump. He gets tools and gizmos. They're ways to climb up, and they lead to dead ends of nothing in them, apparently. But yeah, I want to see, like, if it takes as long to get back through all this. Because, I don't know, maybe I was a bit distracted. We'll be all chatting all the time. That's affecting my gamer skill. Or this game is fucked up. It is a Sunsoft game. But the only experience I had with Sunsoft before this game was it Days Before Christmas, which is quite easy. And Journey to Silius, which was quite simple. No, that took, like, what, 8 hours to, like, figure out? I think it took, at most, 8. Maybe 12? I think it only took 2 streams. But this feels more fucked up, I think. They have all these weapons, but they're kind of niche. Like, they're nice, but it's more so if you can't punch them. Because they also do, like, less damage than your punch. Alright, what's out there? It's Batman! It is. Hello, Depths. But it's time I'm in it to win it. Alright, I think that's just a straight way to the boss. Yep, the Killer Moth. I remember how to fight this guy. Fuck, I don't remember. Batarangs are definitely the way to go. Like, gotta get him down. There we go. So maybe this will be easier this time because, one, I have experience, and two, I'm really focusing only on the game. So, talking about, I don't know, Labubu's, crumble cookies or whatever. And I can think clearly. It's crazy that I thought, like, Labubu's didn't make it that much harder. We'll see. We'll see if I, like, kill the Joker quickly or not. I got through that stage pretty quickly. Only died once. What were they thinking? Hello, Felly. It's crazy how, like, Labibus, I thought was, like, only a thing that, like, Ziona Gabo talked about. There's some, like, niche fascination that she was into, and now they're fucking everywhere. I'm playing fucking World of Warcraft in that Turtle WoW server. And, like, they're just talking about Labibus. And they're like, what is a Labibus? I keep hearing about it. Like, I get Twitch notifications from, like, Twitch talking about Labibus. But I kind of know what they are. I know they're those little rabbit guys. Sometimes they have teeth with those weird eyes. But yeah, I've been playing World of Warcraft for the first time because because someone made a free unofficial fan server. And I do not enjoy paying monthly subscriptions, like, ever. I like buying stuff and then just owning it till the end of time. Some of those are kind of like a poison in that regard. Especially when you're broke as shit. I'm wasting a lot of money at FF11 by just not playing the game. But, like, keeping my account. It's like, oh, I'll come back to it. Like, FF11, like, 4 years ago. Never doing it. Oh, that's right, is this part. Fuck. It's like, I don't know, how do you... Oh, you probably have to, like, wall jump on the side. That's probably what they expect you to do. How goes Bat? Hello, Death Without. It's good so far. It's level 2. Level 2 of 5. But this is the easy stuff. Fuck. Now, unlike Journey to Silius, you have infinite continues, so you can be here as long as you need. The downside is that the bosses are a bit nightmarish in comparison. Journey to Silius was a kind of tough game, but, like, once you know what to do, it's simple to understand what you have to do. You can't... Fuck you. my god, whatever. How many lives do I have? None. This is a good experience. So because of PlayStation 5, it's still a kid being mesmerized. I think everyone's memories of this game is just level 5. When I remember Eltriac streaming this years ago, it was level 5. Most of my memories of the Depths collab was level 5. Speaking of. I was gonna shout out back for a second, that's not right. I mean, just give that man deserves shout outs. He's saving the whole city by himself. Shototu? I've already lost the ability to tight. Speaking of Final Fantasy 11. And you should definitely follow the SVT if you want to see NES games like this. With much more, colorful dialogue. And Gex. I don't hear if Des has ever streamed Gex. I streamed Gex. I'm a Gex nerd. But I don't know depths. I streamed all of Gex 2.5 of it. Okay. No Gex 1? No Gex on the Game Boy Color? Damn. Played all Gex for fun before I started streaming. Okay. Alright, you're in the clear, you're in the clear. You can have your Gex emote, and your Bug emote, and your Bubsy. Did I talk about Bubsy? I talked about Bubsy 40 last time. It's always the good IPs that end up dead forever. And the rest are eternal. Apparently, like, Bubsy 40 is made by, like, being made by indie developers, like the Demon Turf or Demon Tide guys, which I just learned about, but people think good things about it. So maybe this one will be good. And like the last time they tried to bring back Bubsy, it was I heard it was okay at best, miserable at worst. Like, this isn't the first time they tried to bring him back for the meme. Who owns Bubsy? Does Atari own Bubsy? Maybe that's why they went under. Definitely not like the millions of other things that they did wrong. And I think I like the idea of like a 30 to 40-year-old like video game character who like was like just doing like the not so stellar like repertoire of games coming back. And he's like older, it's like, yeah, it's me. But they're probably leaning way too into the bit. Let's get a bit old. You know who's never gonna come back? Bug. Thank God. Thank God that guy is dead forever. I never want to see that fucker again. And you think Gex would get like a new game, but just collections. Can you please play Bug 2? Part of me wants to do it just so you just stop talking about it, but that's letting you win. So I don't know. That's like a sub as hell move, so I don't know. Alright, this fucking thing? I forgot about this. Batman's arch rival. The computer. Okay. When last I have? One? Okay. Real Pretty looks like a really cute 3D platform. It looks okay. Like, none of it wows me. But nothing really wows me anymore. Of, like, new games. I think I gotta get it. Okay, there. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Ding the Joker, baby. Sucker for 3D platformers. Oh, speaking of platformers coming up, big news. Big fucking news. Did you hear the announcement today? Hello, it's Joke here. Did you see? Oh my god, they finally did it. They finally announced. Mega Victory Bowl, baby. It's gonna be sick as fuck. I've been waiting for this guy to get a Mega my whole life. Hell yeah. Alright, that's enough of that. That's kind of it. Nothing else crazy happening today. See, Lego Batman game. The Lego Arkham game. I mean, I'm not a big Batman fan. This is on the list, and it's a Sunsoft game. That's more important. I had Lego Batman on the DS. That was something. Probably was not like the best version of that game. I mean, I never played the Arkham games. I never played the Arkham games. I don't know, is there any other important Batman games that people give a shit about these days? It's like this and the Arkham games. Even this, like, you'd have to like talk to people who are in the know at this point. And even then, they might like not like this game. But yeah, I was talking about Turtle WoW earlier. I don't know if it's normal to read like the world chat when people talk in that game, but they say some weird things. It's quite kind of annoying too, but it's also kind of goody. It's a bunch of gnome racism, a bunch of people circle jerking, anti-circle jerking pirate software. Which, for a bunch of people who talk about how much they hate his guts, they sure love sucking his cock. So, like, I don't know. I'm tired of that kind of, like, talking. I got over that with, like, the Star Wars movies. Where, like, it was, like, fun to hate on it when there was, like, The Last Jedi that was out. Because, like, a novel idea of, like, Disney fucking up Star Wars. But, like, after Return of the Rise of Skywalker, it's like, yeah, they sure suck, but it's been months. I kind of want to do other things. It just gets draining. Like, if you learn, like, you really don't care about it. You just shut the fuck up about it. Oh yeah, there's a new Plinkett video on Star Wars. It was alright. Because this stuff was any, like, groundbreaking, like, ideas on Star Wars as a media. And, like, he definitely really can't do the jokes they used to. And they probably should. I probably wouldn't enjoy it either. So I wonder why even bring that guy out of retirement. Like I say, it's kind of fucked up in, like, World of Warcraft. How, like, all the women kind of look really... All the female, like, races, like, really look boring. Like, they just look like they just slap a female face on the body. Like, you look at male, like, gnomes, male, like, goblins, male trolls, and they all have, like, freakish, like, facial features, and then you click the female version, they're just, like, a human face slapped on it. And, like, it's kind of boring. Like, what, are people, like... Are people gooning to these freaks? Is that why they look, like, more conventionally attractive for the women? More power to them. Like, even the Tauren's a bit more boring. I'm getting out of here. Man, I started off Turtle WoW because another VTuber, like, made a guild. I was like, oh, I never played it before. This will be a good opportunity. And again, in my head, oh, it'll eventually end with us all, like, all working together. Be a collaborative project. But I know what's gonna happen. I know they're gonna be way more passionate about it than I am. Who plays it, like, maybe once a week. Just never gonna interact at all. Same thing happened in FF14. Cole and Rick are busy doing all the endgame super dungeons. It was like easy enough to do like single player. So why would we ever interact? Especially if playing the free version. Oh! Dork and Night Raid. Hello, Dithenium. Hello, Outlaw Blake Rowe. Thank you for the raid. How are you? How was FF14? I was just talking about it. I almost did Shitotu again instead of shout out. Hello, Visual. I hope it went well. I was just talking about FF14 and how... And I kind of been playing more World of Warcraft over that right now. So everything's free now. But I want to, like, FF14, I don't know what I think. It definitely looks better. Definitely more pleasant to look at. Maybe I just need to finally get out of, like, the original Realm Reborn stuff. I can finally, like, actually start interacting with other people. I just wrapped up daily said Dark Knight quests I leveled up. How fitting. Like, I do not care for Activision and Blizzard. I guess I care a little more about Square Enix. I definitely care more about Final Fantasy. I love that series. Definitely want to finish it. I've been meaning to be every Final Fantasy for years. And Cole has been done much work in, like, 3 months. That took me, like, 2 years. That's not true. I went through, like, 1 through 6 very quickly. Then I got to 7. It really slowed down. Need to beat 5. 5 is one of my favorites. I love that game. I'm sure if you've been looking around, I'm sure you know that. It's the one Final Fantasy I play every year. You're on the playing the other Final Fantasy games? Yeah. The third and the Final Fantasy 5 Advance. And I've been meaning to play that version. Like, just a complete, like actual casual, like, use as many jobs as I want. Playthrough. I was supposed to do that last Christmas. The guy got distracted by Terranigma and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That made this year be different. Like, I don't remember how to deal with this. These guys suck. I mean, I think you just throw your rings in. Music aside is a good version. I want to see what those other classes are like. What I want to see. It doesn't help, like, getting to that when I participate in a Forge Out Fiesta every year. But it's not really a full experience. You play Forge Out Fiesta to get, like, the truncated, abridged version. Unless you roll Summoner, then you're doing everything. That is the class I'm always afraid of getting. Every 4-drop DS, it's like, ah, fuck. I gotta get Leviathan. I gotta get Bombman. I gotta get that Phoenix. Yeah, it's much easier. I mean, maybe you don't, but then, like, what's someone gonna do at the end game? I think it depends on what other jobs you have. You get Summoner and, like, Blue Mage, then, like, Summoner will have things to do. But, like, that's your only magic class, and you might want to help out the notes. But yeah, I'm probably going to bounce off World of Warcraft eventually. I start these MMOs knowing that, like, I'm never going to commit to them. A lot of multiplayer games, even. You know Monster Hunter Wilds? Like, I barely touched that game, and that was gifted to me. Like, I just sometimes remember it. As, like, it's a good game, but... But this is what I play. This is what I do. And I don't regret it. I played Batman on NES. Never played Chrono Trigger for its 30th. I want to play it too. I didn't realize it was the 30th anniversary for Chrono Trigger and Earthbound. But the thing is that everyone else is also playing Chrono Trigger. And I'm thinking, well, okay, I'll play Chrono Trigger, but like solely so I can finally play Chrono Cross. There's an excuse to play that. But then everyone's also playing Chrono Cross. Like Masumi is doing that. To play Chrono Trigger just to play Chrono Cross. Sarzak is playing Chrono Cross. And I'm still trying to beat Tales of Fantasia. When I'm trying to like drag out that game as long as possible. I can't believe I put 90 hours into it. That's a 25-hour game on SNES. But you can just do so much nonsense to the PlayStation version. I think if I ever do stream Chrono Trigger, it'll probably be the DS version. That's the version I grew up with. And it's okay. The music's a bit off. Pretty off. Was this is the Electrocutioner, right? Fuck, I thought I almost got him. Listen, let me get away with damage boosting. Look at my latest work alive. As the Joker, maybe. Like, I'm sorry, but he's just forever been ruined by that voice. Are you looking now to unwind? Good luck with Batman. Thank you, Delphi. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for again for the rating and the stopping by. Never rub another man's rhubarb. I actually can't, like, I can only listen to, like, the first 10 seconds of that video. I'm gonna be honest. I never watched the full thing. Because, like, I can't take it. It does too much damage to me. It's too much. Just the spontaneous laughter. It's like, I can't, I gotta go. Reminds me too much of, like, high school, like, theater class. Or speech club. Yeah, there's one trick in this game, which is that if you punch good enough, then you can, like, kind of, like, just, like, go through enemies. Kind of go invincible for a bit. Man, I'm already at 4-2. It's been 30 minutes. I mean, that's good, but that's scary. What if, like, the next 4 hours is that final level? Because I got to the final. I did with Depths when we were racing it. Or when we just got here. And then we just had to give up. Depths was on the floor crying. I was, like, about to explode. Or melt or something. And the Joker got his last laugh. The fucked up thing is that this is gonna be the most fun Batman on the list. And maybe the Adventures of Batman and Robin is like alright. It looked like it had a good art style, like the cartoon. But like I hear Revenge of the Joker / Return. Like see Return of the Joker is like not as good as this, and more fucked up. And I have to beat it twice. Maybe 3 times? It might have a Game Boy version too. I think it does, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Thank God the AVGN like did not talk about the Game Boy Color version. So I was expecting it. But he didn't. Very weird, because those are definitely worse than, like, the PlayStation stuff. But I guess it's not as eye-catching. Which is, I think, what he's prioritizing now. The things that get views. I mean, I don't know if that's even true. Like, if he talks about Tomb Raider, I'll talk about the Game Boy game. If he talks about Mortal Kombat, I'll talk about the Game Boy game. Gex on Game Boy is a little interesting in that it's like... See, I would have never thought to do that. To jump off the side if I was talking to another person. Now I can actually think. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, those Gex Game Boy Color games are interesting. Well, the Gex on Game Boy Color is interesting in that it's like literally the Gex 2, but like 2D. Like they just took everything. They took like every level, just like flat, strange. And it's like respectable in that way, but like it's just like a worse version of a game I already played. Like, normally when, like, a portable version is just, like, the same as the console version, but just looks and sounds worse. I don't have a good opinion of it, but when, like, it's, like, the same thing, but you count for, like, limitations and make it a 2D platformer, that's, like, that thought would it. Look. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna like it. But I respect the craftsmanship. What do I do here? I use the thing, the spinner. Also, why does Batman have a gun? I thought, like, his thing was that he doesn't use guns. He's one of those types. Maybe it's a missile launcher, and that makes it cool. Maybe it's a tranquilizer dart. I realize I have 2? Okay. That's worth continuing. This part sucks. But compared to what comes up, it's nothing. Oops! That was a blunder. But you can go through that if you just keep punching. I don't know how it works, but it just do. I guess I should talk about Silk Song instead of just being, like, cheeky about it. I can't believe it's coming out, and it's coming out in, what, 2 weeks? Because, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I guess I could play it off stream. Because, like, I don't know if I'm streaming, that's a good idea. Who knows how much is in that game? I'm probably just gonna assume it's also 50 hours. Like the original. But if I start streaming that in September, that means I'd also have to stop streaming in October. Because October is entirely relegated to things for the season. I mean, sometimes I do, like, a non-spooky stream. Like, if it's something I've just been working on before then, just to finish it. Ooh. Yeah, I was looking at Sunsoft's, like, resume before the stream, because I forgot the stuff they made. I forgot they made Days Before Christmas. I forgot they made Gimmick? No, did I forget that? No, there's, like, one game that I was looking at, I was like, oh my god, I forgot they made that. Is that guy actually fine, or is it just invisible? And he has games you never know. Double heal, yo. They apparently were in charge of, like, localizing the non-Final Fantasy Game Boy games, you know? Like, the Saga games, and the first Mana game, Sword of Mana, I think? That became Final Fantasy Adventure. Right, these guys, which you do not bother with. They have, like, 1,000,000 health. Just go past them. It's this guy. I never get what you do. You just like go up here. Yeah. Forget the technique. Yeah, that's what you do. But then also sometimes they can just shoot you there. It's not a perfect strat. But it's the easiest one to think of. If I shouldn't have jumped. But yeah, like, I wasn't even thinking in my head that, like, I'd have to revisit Hollow Knight. But it's been 7 fucking years. Kinda do. It's a good enough game. Same shit with Metroid Prime. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Joker's Disney Palace in the middle of New York. Where the hell Gotham is. I mean, that took like, what, 40 minutes? This is the final level, and also where the game begins. Where Batman begins. It's exactly like Ninja Gaiden. Sorry, Ninja Gaiden. I'm not even doing it intentionally at this point. But I did like enough that like I just get conditioned to say Gaiden. It's like Ninja Gaiden. We're like in the final level for at least half of your game time. But Ninja Gaiden is like, the final level there is like 3 acts. They had to redo. Compared to this one screen. This one incredibly fucked up screen. One nonetheless. And last way I have none. It's still worth it? It's not worth it. This one sucks. This climb. Okay, max ammo. You really wish like Batman had some tools Arsenal do with like vertical enemies, but no. Get fucked up jumps like that. Do that and punch. The wall jump in this game is pretty good. For the NES, it is quite solid. But when you're like trying to like wall jump and punch at the same time to kill a guy you're about to meet up with, managing height can be a bit annoying. But I actually get up here first try. It's weird because this time I'm actually drinking. Not that much. Like, it's like I need to grind for health. But it also sucks. I don't... Yeah, I'm just gonna die. But, like, I'm gonna die anyway. So, like, I don't... I should. I just lose it. I tend to just lose more health in that game here. Whatever. You see, it's just not worth it. And with how I fumble all the time, I'd rather just get in there and just learn. Now here's the Shredder. And unfortunately, you cannot combo him. Like the TMNT game. You can't just stun lock him. But this is why, like, I had a save state for, like, at this point. Hello, Mr. Taco. I had a save state for this point, but the thing is that I knew I'd be here for, like, hours. So, like, if I just had, like, 50 minutes, I was expecting, like, at least over an hour. Honestly, just, like, other levels, like, I'd just be happier. A little bit of variety. This is the one level that I'm worried about. And at this point, it's not like the level, it's the final boss. It's the Joker, baby. I didn't really have a plan for this, that's why I'm doing this. Because, like, I can't just move on from this game, you know? I can't get, like, right, like, 99% of the way. And it's a game I have to be like, yeah, I guess I'm done. I guess I'll, like, wait a year. For when I, like, forget everything. This is the most fucked up jump in the game. I have done it. I have done it. Like, without taking damage. And when I do, it ends up not mattering, because it's like getting hit by this guy over and over again. And walking into the gear like a fool! Blah. And hello, little Delmon. Now, I'm not gonna even think about. I'm not even gonna think about what we're doing if we're done with this game. If. My prizes. Oh, so you heard the news too, Lilith. Yeah, it's crazy. Bug. This is the most of bug you'll ever see ever again. This stream on this channel. Starman. No, I can't infest him with bugs. You know who I can infest with bugs? Get over here. It's time to actually bring him out. I don't know what to think of this guy. He looks so... Like... I'm in Fortnite, it's true, it's in 2 weeks. Look at this... Like, yeah, Fortnite is cool, or a song is cool, but, like, look at this thing. Like, I got news of that when I woke up today, and, like, I thought, like, people were just joking. Like, people were shitposting in, like, some Discord. I was getting this notifications, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Who is this fake Mario enemy? Then, like, I went on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, like, it's actually... This is actually what Victorville will look like. In its peak form. Oh. I used to like Victoryville. And I don't know if I like it more or less now. It's like, it's strange. It's peculiar. Hey, it's the lips that get me. Why did he have those lips? He looks so content. And it pisses me off. Like, I like my Pokemon looking cool, badass. Victory Bell was a badass Pokemon. Because it was fucking... and want you alive. What's it even from? This is Pokemon ZA. This is a new Pokemon game. This is the Mega Evolution for Victory Bell. This is his peak form. His canonical ultimate form. Yeah, the two new Megas they've shown off. I'm saying I think it would be funny if they didn't show off if there were no new Mega Evolution CA. Like, that thing would be so, like, blind and stupid. That'd be, like, hilarious. But now? I'm thinking of other reasons why. I mean, that's a little... it's harsh. It's harsh. Mega Dragonite's, like... I mean, that's a little too fine. Like, it's weird because, like, Mega Dragonite is, like, just a simple change of just added wings on his head. And, like, a thicker tail. And yeah, Victory Bell, like, I don't even know this guy. This is Victory Bell's uncle. This is not my guy. Also, the two new Mega Evolutions were from Gen 1. Which is a little concerning. I mean, there are leaks saying it's like there's gonna be other stuff from other gens. But they're not starting off on the right foot with that. So I don't grind here, I just end up taking more damage than I earn. You know, how many lives do I have? One. That's one full health bar for the boss, that's fine. Fuck. Calm down, dude. Fuck off. I thought he'd like jump away. I didn't think he would just stay at me. Fucked up. Yeah, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when Silksong comes out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I probably won't stream it. Because whenever it's a big new release, I tend to not stream those. And I streamed a bit of S&D 5 Vengeance. Until I remembered it's a 100-hour game. And stream Unicorn Overlord. What's like the newest game I streamed on this channel? Like this year. I guess that Mind Her Manor game, but that doesn't count. That was a demo, and that was for a bit. Was it Strangers of Paradise? Was that the newest thing I streamed? No, I also streamed that, like, Virtua Fighter Revo remake or whatever it was called. I guess it was that. Was that this year? That was so long ago. I think it was. Things suck. I don't really stream new games, because new games are big and massive. And also I don't know how long they could feasibly be. I feel like they're playing some things out. Like, it took me years to get to Mario Wonder. I still haven't gotten to Sonic Superstars. And I've had that game, like, for over, I think... Yeah, I got it last Christmas. You can do that jump, like, without taking damage. It is doable. I had a feeling that, like, Silksong was gonna release, like, when they had that update, it was gonna be, like, soon. Whenever they have, like, a big update like that, it was, like, the little twist beam, like, it comes out now. Bubsy's getting a new game. I didn't talk about that. I'm sure it's going to be at least okay. It's going to be at least tolerable. And I guess by that logic, it'll be, like, the best game in the series. I was like making jokes that, like, I don't know, now he's like a 30-year-old dad. He's a little more endearing. You might even say, but I don't know, I look at his model. This guy got some fucked up eyes. Just instantly turned into a ball of fire. Anyway, it's by the Demon Turf devs. Yeah, I've heard that. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about Demon Time. Like, I learned about that the same day Bubsy 4D was, like, announced. Everyone's like, it's by those guys. Fuck. Are we going nuts over him? Not that they weren't before. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. When he was like a fucking on the SNES PlayStation 1, I definitely couldn't see it. Or then he was just like another furry for the collection. But now he kinda has like a thing. I'm actually getting worried. Like, if they're making like Gex collections and like going in on the bit, and like Bubsy's getting a new game for the bit, and Shaq Fu was got a new game for the bit. Like Bug could be like Bug 3. Bug 3, like, of a question mark, could be right around the corner. And that's terrifying. I mean, there's some bug news, and someone, like, made enhanced PC ports. Or no, I think they enhanced the PC ports that already existed. don't care. I'm never touching that. I would say Bug 2 is the graduation game stream, but there's no way I'm not doing Shrink High then. It's already booked too. Come on. You know, yesterday was apparently International Furry Day, but I looked that up and there's like 5 different days they list. The only source for August 20th being one was from the National Furry Twitter. National Furry Day. So it's like their thing. I don't know if I can trust that. Fun to say, though. I did have a bid then. I didn't really want to stream then. I did have something for that. But I can be winning. It's not canceled, just that change. Whenever other criteria is met. Does it say on Steam at least? Huh. I would have thought that shit was banned at this point. By the way, like I always talk about how like hearing all that, like having all that news in my feed. Whenever I was on like Tumblr in high school, like that like broke my spirit really bad. Where like I just wanted to follow funny images that maybe it's important, and they just like. And, I realized that shit was happening again. I realized it's like, I just followed a bunch of accounts and I'm like, wait a minute. This guy's stressing me the fuck out. It ain't worth following him if he's gonna be posting this shit. About what politician did whatever fucked up thing. I gotta get out of here. I've learned. Like, it's one of those things I realized where, like, I thought I had it, like back in 2016, like, the internet was, like, a bit of a toxic place. I'm glad I learned my lesson then, because, like, now I'm never using fucking TikTok, or even Reddit, or barely using Blue Sky, and definitely not Twitter. But, like, I'm kind of glad that it built character on this. The criteria has changed. Yeah. Did I die? I did die. My eyes are watering. It's the Joker's tear gas, I guess, or some shit. I don't know. See, I know that even this boss, like, all his attacks are doing, like, a single point of damage, and they're fucked up. Like, even if Bully's killing me. Yeah, everything at this point is only doing 1 point of damage. Playing changed? Fuck, that's a good idea. I wasn't even thinking about that. I forgot that game. Although sometimes I do see some art of that on W plays. The people cannot keep it in their pants. They can't keep their degenerate stuff in their pants or in their... What's a name for some, like, Nazi piece of clothing? If I knew that, that joke would have been hit hard. But I can't just say swastikas, because I'm talking about swastikas on W Plays. So, like, it's redundant. So I need to get more cultured of, like, real important things, so I can make funnier jokes. No, that's crushing the Yucatan, apparently. Salute, men. And sometimes I see, like, a Sarah from... I saw one Sarah from Fire Emblem 7 in, like, I don't know, Brazil or something. I'm like, hell. I see a bunch of, like, of course I see Delta and stuff. And, like, a bunch of Persona armband. Yeah, but that connect... That's a little too generic. There gotta be... what's the German word for armbands? That... Not German. It doesn't matter anymore. There's a whole theory going on, which probably isn't a theory. My first access really isn't that changed. Really. I was expecting you to say you were really into change back then. Also, back then. I thought that game came out like 2 years ago. I say that like it's a judgmental thing when I haven't dated anyone in my life. '18, 7 years ago, damn. But yeah, I think like a lot of like annoying stuff on W Plays. It's been a little confirmed that it's a 4chan psyop a bit, just to like put a target on some people's back. Which, even if it wasn't confirmed, it's not unexpected. They do that shit like all the time. A guy needs to start to himself again. Hello, Ghost. It's fine. I got here in an hour. Everything's okay. Blech. Like, compared to some of the other nightmares I played, this is enjoyable. Alright, that was the easy part of the game done. Greetings, Batman. You're with me. Yeah, so everything up to this point was doing a single point of damage. This guy does like fucking 3 in one shot. It's fucked up. Or like the Delta Root fans are just being annoying. Maybe the Delta Root stuff. I mean, I guess if I say the Nazi shit is like a 4chan psyop, like that's like no fucking shit it is. Who else would be doing that? I mean, maybe not all of it. When they're like desecrating other people's images, that might be like other people being annoying. We don't play. Wonder we got the lightning magic. Aquaman, can he do that? Probably not, but he's gotta try that. He has no new electricity yet. But I feel like it does in my brain. Like, who shoots electric? I guess we fought a guy named the Electrician as the last boss. Or 2 bosses ago, so maybe that guy. I need Mosu Grundle to be here. He'd know, like, what the hell's going on. CNA, but I haven't looked in a while. Think of who in DC made electricity? The Submariner? The... Static Shock? Oh, yeah! I didn't realize that guy was, like, actually part of DC. Until I just saw a clip of him talking to Superman. I'm like, ah! Oh, shit. I just seen, like, clips of Static Shock. You know that one of that guy just shooting his, like, friend in high school. That's just, like, fucking grim. They probably don't make that shit. Wait, which superhero cartoon was it where, like, where they told me that video, the guy going, and now the glass ceiling broken, the gamers can rise up, or whatever. Like, that definitely wasn't part of any of them originally. There's no fucking way. So who did that? Or what was that? Cameo Justice League Unlimited, I think? Feature him and Terry from Batman Beyond. That's... Alright, Joker, baby. I can't stop, but he makes that fucking face. How can I not? It's like Dracula from Castlevania 4, except actually hard. It's messed up. Again, dripped by the nines. Like, he is fucking snazzy. And the gun is pretty good, too. Fuck. You just get 3 hits. 3 hits and you're dead. Remember when the Joker teamed up with Shredder? I really do. Apparently it was sick. Turn like Harley Quinn into like a hyena. I'm sure people love that. I forget what the Joker was. I think he was like a crocodile or something. Maybe were they both hyenas? That would make sense. But for some reason, all I can remember is Harley Quinn. I wonder why. I wonder why. But I guess, like, the Turtles and Batman team up all the time. But, you know, there's that famous comic panel. This is where my parents died, Raphael. This is where my parents died, Parappa. This is where your parents... Oops! Stuff like that. Man, I'm thinking about Parappa. I've never played Parappa. Parappa the Rappa. But I really should. I only care about it all for a while. Like a few years ago, I saw someone stream. I'm like, oh man. I see why people are into. TMNT and Batman are great combos. Whatever. 9 out of 10 health, or 7 out of 8 health is good enough. Because we're just gonna get it back anyway, baby. Then we lose it. With the doubler. I guess after this, I'm obligated to watch, like, the original Batman movie now. Even though I haven't really followed up on that. I only watched Roger Rabbit because Flo was streaming it to Discord, even though I've been meaning to watch that since, like, fucking November of last year. Same with, like... There's some other one. Malaria V3, thank you for the follow. I also watched the Mario movie, but I was never obligated to, but I'm glad I did. And, like, for a while, I thought it was, like, you know, it was, like, super ironic, or, like... What's the word? Retrofitting? Where people are like, no, the original Mario movie's better, it's peak. But I've never seen the new one. But the original is so fucking goofy and wacky, and so much, like... So many good props and set design that, like, I kind of respect it more. Like, yeah, it's not a Mario movie. But it's definitely a crazy movie. I'm sure it's a good movie. But it was a good experience. There, shouldn't we, Samo? You know, when you spam bullets, it's fucked up. Because by the time you recover from the first one, it just gets you again. I don't know why duck. Okay, I think I see what I have to do. I'm understanding, like, the method. You cannot throw batarangs if he's going to shoot. That is, like, 3 hits is too much. You gotta wait until he's running or shooting lightning to go on the offense. That's what I'm learning. This is why I need to play these games by myself. Because I'm yapping, I'm not going to be using my brain. Send a method. But like, that was a fantastic time. I'm glad we did that. But this game is fucked up. I thought it was just like a little bit of exaggeration. About like Sunsoft, like post 1985 or whatever. Or actually... I don't know. When was... Tokaido, 1986. Yeah, I forgot that Sunsoft was responsible for Atlantis no Nazo. I forgot about that. So I guess, yeah, post 86. Or I guess you say pre-89. They made fucking Fester's Quest! Oh my god. Maybe I got the wrong impression. I mean, I know some big Fester's Quest fans. some Fester Questers. That one looks like a good time when we get to that game. Like Festus Quest, Batman. Like these are the treat games on the list. These are the ones you got like use sparing. Like I gotta like pick sparingly because these are like rewards. Yeah, I played a third one. This is terrible. Dude, how are you gonna be giving no knowledge about Atlantis No Nazo? The Atlantis No Nazo stream has been on the docket for a long time. It was gonna be like one of the like VTuber initiation games when I made this model. I was too busy distracted by like Sonic Adventure. It's gonna be like Atlantis No Nazo, Gimmick, D2. I think some other things I forgot. But I haven't gotten to any of them. I know it's like Dot's favorite game. So like I got. I can't believe that game is on the Switch Online. That's crazy to me. That was experimental life. I was seeing what I could get away with. Because there's like some silly way to deal with this. I never expect a double shot, even though I know he can do it, but I keep forgetting. Close. I'm getting a little better. Man. And yeah, the Joker's fucked up. He's a sook and tissing guy. Just not expecting that. How could I? I thought he was a guy who hated Nazis. I thought I respected him. He was a flesh and blood American villain. Whatever he says. That's helpful. I love seeing these random Joker, like, these random DC, like, panels. Because I'm not reading that shit. I'd be like 80 by the time I'm done. I would mention the time, like, Joker gets pissed off about, like, Batman's boners or whatever, or the Joker's boners or whatever, but I just got that one song out of my head, and I really don't want it back in. I know how that sounded, but you know what I meant. It's a man. Rest in peace to the guy who created man. I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about that one meme. Man versus the Jungler. A tale as old as time. Man versus nature. Man versus society. It also fits. Man versus the juggler. I don't know what his habit of like ducking, but I'm trying to dodge a shot comes from. It's probably from some Dracula nonsense. You know Batman fought Dracula? Turn the Joker into a vampire. Ah! I'm decent! Like, not the game at all, it's just my brain. Look. I woke up with it. Nope, it's back in there. Ah, it is fun. It's enjoyable. They have like the guy from Metal Gear Solid 2. Did they introduce vampires in that series? Or is it the guy who thinks he's a vampire? Because that sounds more realistic. That sounds more like the material. That sounds more like Metal Gear Solid. Phrase. And Metal Gear Solid 2 has been one I've been keeping intentionally blind to me. I watched like people stream Metal Gear Solid 3. I watched like my dad play Metal Gear Solid 1. And like I did eventually play that myself. Does it taste for blood? That's not why he's called Vamp. Is it because he's gay? Like, yes, there's a code of culturally play. Are you fucking kidding me? That was a joke. Oh my god. Is that even a matter troll? Because he was like really pale or some shit. Or he really likes garlic. But no, he'd hate it. Because I'm thinking in my mind, vampires aren't gay, because they're like in Twilight, even though like Twilight's all about them not being gay. But I guess it's just natural. It's intuitive. What is this? I need this for motivation. Okay, it's only 3 seconds, okay. What do we got here? What is Kojima writing in that game?
Vamp is a member of Dead Cell. Born in Romania, his specialty is knives.
That checks out.
I guess you know that by now. When he was just a kid, he lost his family to a terrorist bomb that went off in a church they were attending.
Sure.
His body pierced by a crucifix, Vamp was buried under the rubble for 2 days before he was finally rescued. During those 2 days, he survived by feeding on the blood of his family to quench his thirst.
Man.
That was how he acquired a taste for blood.
So that's why they call him Vamp.
No, Vamp isn't for vampire, it's because he's bisexual.
It's just like that, huh? Like, the one time they don't go into over expository about origins of the name. It's like, nah, he's just gay. Or bisexual. You should not have a drink during that. That was like an actually good joke. I'll give you a +1, Kojima. Give you a +2. But you didn't give me a change, Joker. Come on. This is real. I didn't assume it wasn't. I'm a very gullible man. Well, it's been real. The Joker would never, like, turn Batman into a flaming ball of fire after shooting and exploding him. That'd ruin all the fun. He's gotta bring his spirit. Bury my body. Alright, it's been over an hour. I'll be back in like 30 minutes. Give me a second.
I woke up with a hard penis.
Time for real. This time it'll be it. Listen, none of you were there. None of you were there during the first Castlevania Chronicles stream. This is nothing. You know how long Medusa took the first time? This is peanuts. Do you know how long Soleil took? Or fucking Dracula the first time? Like, all those, like, unless before you know, like, the technique. Except Soleil. Like, there's definitely a technique to him, but I never learned that. Or, I never memorized. I just, every time, just fight him enough times and be like, okay, just go here, then here, then here. Same with Dracula. Like, I always say, I need to, like... Belmont's Revenge is a game that I could see in my head. The Deathless. And the one CC. I could see the theory behind it. But that's a game you need to take notes. You need, like, a chart for those final bosses. Because, like, they do the same thing every single time. The same exact order. But if you don't know what the answer is immediately, you're gonna get it. And it's going to add up. Like, when Dracula's in, like, position B, you go to, like, spot number 5. And then he warps to position C, where you go to spot number, like, 2. Belmont's Revenge is a fantastic game. It's the only good Castlevania game on the original Game Boy. Yep. The only good one. And it is not up for debate. It's unanimously considered that. No ifs, ands, or buts? Mm-hmm. I may have been... That's me. I wanted to see if he was still here. I was not there when he was streaming it. I saw a little bit, like, click it over, but I was busy doing other stuff at that point, like 4 in the morning. Like, I don't know. I have some contrarian picks. I don't know if I can say Adventure is it's a good game. Like, I get it. Like, it's interesting. It's neat. It's mostly a fair challenge, but it's really rough. It's so slow. It's so punishing. The fact that, like, you get hit and then you're just doing that. I guess I can see how people like that. Like, compared to Legends, I could see why that has fans. Not Legends. That game is... very dry. Very sloppy. It's like the opposite of it. It's very gross. Like, Adventure has, like, ideas and originality. I swear in Legends, like, either getting hit by, like, things just coming from the ceiling with, like, no way to deal with them, or just, like, turning invincible against the bosses and just, like, killing them. And sometimes use, like, a different magic spell or something. It just looks so much worse than Belmont's Revenge. Like, you could easily see how, like, cheap that game was. I mean, it's so cheap that, like, it's not even in the canon anymore. No one gives a shit about Legends. There's no reason to. Soleil Belmont does not exist. But just, you know, the Ghost DM you. Or do you just get back? No. So I might have said that Belmont's Revenge was the only good Game Boy game. You say 3 times and that shows up, yeah. It kind of is. Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like I have to, like... Adventure is, like... The thing is go good as shit game, right? I feel like if I accept Castlevania Adventure as an enjoyable game, then that's a road I can never double back from. Like, that's something I have to commit to for the rest of my life. And I become, like, that kind of guy. And that's scary. But I guess have fun! Have fun playing Castlevania Legends. It's... I don't know, more Breakout. No, there's Batman on the game. I guess I'll find out. That was good. You know, it might be the Castlevania Cross is why I'm ducking all the time. It feels like I can hit him more. And that doesn't really work there. And Dracula, you hit him in the head with the cross. That's really only like 4 you worry about that. Man, I remember spending like 4 hours in the final level of Castlevania Adventure. And like 3 hours in the level before. This is what, an hour and a half? Today, but still. It's been like an hour on this level so far. That's a little concerning. An hour plus like the 4 last week? I don't remember anymore. I'm fine with getting wall in the game. It's a wall I can crawl. I can understand. It's something as simple as this. I was moaning a bit when I was playing Mega Man 11. Like, what was that, Tuesday? No, that was Monday. It's Mega Man Monday. That's because that was too complicated for my peanut brain. Yes, I know exactly what's going on. The solution can only be like a finite number of things. I mean, at least I like finally learned how to do this tower. That's good. And then I just jump into him like an idiot. But I don't. The jump feels a little sticky. I had no life. Not anymore. I don't know, what's the Joker's weakness? I think it's that you have enough people, like, believing he's an icon and, like, admiring him that he gets pissed and he just, like, kills himself or something. That's what I learned in Fast from the media. They just self-sabotage yourself. Because I didn't punch. I may have disconnected with there. Mental. It's the danger of grinding. Health traps are a bit of a blessing and a curse in a game like this. You can do this. Like, it's great, because then you get to live longer. But then it also incentivizes doing this. Like, Journey to Celeste also had health drops, but you couldn't really double back in that game. I think that was a game that, like, you couldn't, like, does not have scrolling in that way. Like, you can't go backwards. I think that's true. Do I really not remember that? Played that, like, 4 months ago. No, there's a retro achievement in this game to get through this level without taking damage or using your weapons. It's fucked up. Sure if I'd ever go for that. I mean, I could definitely do it without weapons. There's like 2 enemies to use that here for. There's 2 flamethrower guys that are just the right distance. Feels like a good idea to do it, to use it there. Damageless. Here. Dude, I was trying to switch my weapon. Give me a second. I think you've noticed, but I have, like, completely given up on dodging the lightning. Oh my god, that bullet was instant! He, like, as soon as he turned around, he shot him. He 360 no-scoped me, god damn. The real kicker is that there's randomness to it. He could shoot 1 bullet, he could shoot 3 bullets, he could do lightning twice, he could run. The Joker is a being of chaos, when you know. And that's his great strength. It's the opposite of Journey to Celeste bosses, which are, like, entirely predictable. I mean, like, the easiest part of the game. But... Yep. Never punished. That's an easy one, too. There's no point changing a weapon. It resets every time you transition. Ugh. It's like you want to be in the middle. Feel less time to react. It feels like it's dropping my inputs. Here, that or the jump is like way more tight. Dude, what's the quick turnaround bullet that's like fucked up? Like, how am I supposed to predict that? No, it is dropping my inputs. That fight is a little crazy. There's a lot going on. And span of time. I feel like blaming the game is always the most dangerous thing to do. You fail a jump. Because you could look like an idiot. That's the ultimate crime. Also a very comfortable thing to do, and the more you do it, the more easy it is to do it more, and the more, and then it looks like an excuse. Forget the Joker. That's a bit of a gambit. I knew I was gonna die, so I was just... That was random bullshit go. Yeah, dude, how are you supposed to predict that? That, like, if he turns around, there's a chance he just instantly shoots. Like, a lot of the time he pauses for a second. Yeah, and if he prematurely jumped, then he could pause and also shoot you. That's messed up. It does feel like a bit of a damage race, because there's just some moves they just can't avoid getting hit at. You just have to hope he doesn't do it sometimes. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, just instant bullet. Like, I don't know. Like, the bullet... At least, like, most of the times I can dodge a bullet, the lightning just happens so fast. It happens so fast, and, like, it moves around. If it landed in the same 3 spots, it'd be like, okay, I could get there in time, but... Like, even if it's just alternating, it's, like, too fast. For my brain to be like, okay, it's going there, and to remember, like, the last time he shoots lightning, to remember where it's going to be next time. Like, the Simon's, the Castlevania 4 lightning also alternates, but that happens so slow, and that's the only thing he's doing. And also, you have crosses that go, like, the whole distance on the screen, so you really don't have to worry about it. Maybe pause buffering would help. I don't have any, like, honor about that. So hitting select on a PS4 controller. And NES controller, sorry. It's a little cumbersome. Just could swap the buttons, but then it just leads to eventual confusion. I'm trying to think if 1cc or deathless of this game would be funny in any way, and I'm thinking, nah, not worth it. You want to learn how to speedrun the game. Because, like, in Castlevania, that stuff's fun because you get, like, you can find hidden one-ups and, like, just meat everywhere that, like, means that you can get hit there. You can use, like, your health as a resource to take a hit there to get it back up this place, so you don't get hit in the meantime. And you can get random hearts around, but there's no real easy access. It's more luck. Fuck you. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, feels a bit of like get lucky. In there. Like, the saving grace here is that, like, it is just this one screen to get to the Joker that you have to do over and over again. It's easy to get. So, like, it does feel nice to do this over and over again. It's when you gotta do a lot more busy work that it gets old. Get him first. If I even bother, he's just gonna shoot me in the face. Just get it over with. I hit my bolt! Fuck off. And hit the bullet? That's disrespectful. Lose the pattern eventually. Lose the rhythm, and I just shoot off into like a weird direction. I don't know if just jumping straight up is better. Doesn't feel like it. Like, this is doing the same thing over and over again, but to pay him not. There's enough going on that, like, it is enjoyable. The problem with Top Gun was that nothing was fucking happening. It was just 5 minutes straight of just looking at the clouds. It was so bad. Here, it's like 3 minutes of this. You get like 30 seconds of the Joker's bodying me, but hey. I don't have to do a bunch of mundane levels to get there. Was there supposed to be a guy like right below this block that he just disappeared? Or am I going crazy? Oh shit, maybe I am going crazy. Maybe like that's Joker's ultimate trick. That was his whole plan. Fuck, I can't let him win. No, my help! No! Oh, I got this. Oh, I'm shooting with my gun. I'm not punching him. I might have gone a little crazy there. I might be losing my mind. I want to see if I can get away with that. That'd be really funny. Fuck, no. You just go at low health, just run into him, beat the shit out of him. I don't think that's a viable strategy. And he has so much fucking health. And not only is he the boss that kills you the fastest, but he's also the boss that you kill the slowest. Yeah, sometimes the guy above you just despawns if you, like, wiggle on the screen right. That's neat. I don't think there's any way to use that, like, intentionally. Sure is neat. Joker, baby. I'll try my just. Nah, because even if you do that, the lightning, even if you like use iframes, it's like even if I get a good combo going, it spams lightning when he does start shooting. Service time my jumps. It's like stuff like that, like even though I feel like I'm doing well, it feels like it doesn't matter. Because of that nonsense. And there's no way to predict if he does a fast shot. There needs to be like a few more cues in that fight, in my opinion. Like where the lightning is gonna shoot, and if he's gonna do like, if he's gonna shoot his gun, it's like immediately when he turns around. Because it really feels like there's like nothing I can do. And then hope that I don't get hit when he does one of those two things. Get up there. Shit. Did I disconnect? Just for a second. It's scary. Joker, maybe. I'm tired of saying it. If it's over, Joker die. It looks like even if you're in like the middle of it. Even if you're like to the left of the lightning bolt, it still hits you. It's messed up. And eventually my brain breaks and I keep thinking, oh, I can just duck under the bolt. After like 4 hours of fighting this guy. The bolt's just high enough that like... my brain thinks, no, I can duck it. I can dodge it. Without doing anything. Now if I hit the Mega Man slide, we'd be out of here. That makes it too easy. Gonna be getting hit twice then. That's a rookie thing to have happen. And then again, the next spot on it. That's Harrison, man. Joker-kun. Like, there's no consistency in this fight. Like, there's no, like, way to know what he's gonna do and know, like, the safe spot. I'm not the biggest fan of. It's like every other time through this, like I can get through with like at least 3/4 of my health, and then sometimes I get to the Joker with like only 3 pips. It's shot instantly. Every other time. Like, even if the bullet only did 1 damage. This would be a fucked up one. The fact that you get it once basically means, like, you're dead. It's diabolical. Getting more and more tempted to see what other people do in this fight. It feels like I am missing, like, something. Just, like, even good execution of what I'm trying to do doesn't seem like enough. Like, I haven't blundered in each attempt. I haven't making boners. Against the Joker. But it's like, it's hard not to have a boner against the Joker, you know? I hate when I do waste of life doing that. Just ignoring the bullets. Even I try to dodge him, like, just the unavoidable bullet every time. Every time I do a good job avoiding the bullets, he gets, like, pissed. He does when I can't dodge, and then back to this shit. Up there, man. Even if I was allowed to use save states, even though I allowed myself to use save states, pardon me. Not sure they'd even be helpful. Then I just have a save state before the Joker, just be fighting him over and over again. Going into the Joker slaughterhouse, and I just learned nothing. And then I get a habit of, like, I'm thinking he's gonna use the lightning bolts and gun when he turns around. Oh my god. This fight just drains your vim, man. Breaks your head. It just hurts him more and more when I mess up stuff here. Taking a bunch of dumb hits. Well, that's one less attempt at the Joker, unless I want to grind health at the top, but that's like miserable. Miserable, and I've never done it successfully. So why even bother? This game had wall meat? That'd be sick as hell. Oh, you get hit by 3 bullets and you're dead. You get discombobulated. Like, yeah, no shit, I've been doing this for so long, I should know that by now. That one was fucking miserable. That one was pathetic. God damn. I'm starting to think that maybe the lightning isn't, like, random. It's that because he's, like, moving around, it does show up in different places. Lightning spawning is based on where he is and where he's facing. Because when I went on the other side and started punching him, like a mad, I did, like, the lightning went onto that side of the screen. So it's not fixed. I think it is like entirely based on where he is. So that means I gotta like move according to where he is to dodge the lightning. That makes it a little better, but still fucked up. So I have no time to measure distance. That's why sometimes you have to do like crazy shit just to learn anything. God, I'm getting into the habit of going that little cubby hole. And it fucking sucks. It really grinds my gears. It didn't take me that long to think of that. Fine. It did take me that long to have the will to say it, though. I tried to pause buffer the lightning, but start is the weapon swap. And select is the fucking pause button. I guess any ass controller that makes sense. Select is hard to press, then start. And you definitely want weapon switching more than pausing. Like, and I was saying before, like, I could change it now, because, like, technology. But I may get mixed up later on with that. It's really how long it takes to get up here. Just know how much time I'm spending trying to get to the Joker, how much time I'm spending just fighting him. I feel like at this point it's kind of time. No, it does shift a little, because, like, he did not move at all and the lightning hit me in the second one only. Joker boat! Whew. I know you murdered my parents. Now you dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. Oh, I get it's a callback. Baby. Did he survive that? I don't know, it's fine, probably good. Nah, he's probably dead. The Joker is dead. I was the Joker, baby. Scary. I was freaking out there because I was like, oh man, I might have a chance. But I had 1 health. That was scary. That was a really lucky path. And I like fucking locked in a little bit. Like actually paid attention, not like go by habit. That was a good game. That final boss was fucked up. But I did it. Oof. And hey, it actually had an ending. You don't get that all the time. That's just one of those ends on the screen. I had a feel about that final boss. It was pretty fucked up. I guess we write the review now. Well, give me like 5 minutes. I need to recuperate. What do I put on? You put on some music. And put on a world. Give me 5 minutes, and I will return like that. BRB.
I woke up with a boner.
Alright, we're back with the review. Just need to find some music. Let's start with this. Man, I'm a little jittery after that. That mic was fucked up. Oof, I need to calm down for a bit. Oof. I'm Jerry the silliest. So this was This was Batman, which came out December 22nd, 1989. This is game number 28. No, wait, no, that's the wrong box. Put that there. 2 years after Top Gun goes. Anything came out in 1990? A year before Back to the Future 2 and 3? Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. Alright, this was beaten 8/22nd? 2025. After how long? How long did that take? I can check that. It took 10 hours total? God damn. I mean, that's not too long compared to the rest. Short and Top Gun. But yeah, this is NES. Made by... That's right. Yeah, developed and published by Sunsoft. No, like, special division. How hard was this game? It's not, like, too bad. I mean, it's pretty bad. It's definitely not lower than 5. What is this? Back to the Future 2 and 3? I get that fucking 6? Really? Yeah, I guess because Infinite Lives, yeah. Then I guess I'd give this... I don't know, short Back to the Future 2 and 3. It didn't get as fucked up as that, but it's more likely to be more fucked up than Back to the Future 2 and 3, so... I'm gonna give that also a 6. I feel like that's fair. Maybe a 7. What's a 7? The other Back to the Future? No, it's just as hard as that. Give it a 7. Give it a 7. How cheesable is this game? Well, if you spam punch as you're in, like, within an enemy, you can, like, be invincible. But that feels like a feature. How much you have to use it? Everything else feels intense. I'm gonna give that a 4? And that's like a 3. I don't know, what's a 2? Gex 2 and 3? I think it's a little more cheesable than Gex 2 and 3. How tedious is this game? This game isn't tedious. It's fun. It's a good time. 2 was Majora's Mask. I mean, just by the virtue of this taking, like, I guess 10 hours total, but... Nah, I was really dreading it. The only time I got weary was when it was like 5 in the morning, and I was playing it for 8 hours straight. But I guess half the Back to the Future 2 and 3, and I gave that a motherfucking 10. But like having to redo this stuff felt way more fun. The final level takes forever. No, you can learn to do that quickly. It's like a... two, I guess. Be a little tedious. Who made, was this Bugs Bunny? That's mid-kids. Might be a 1 then. Nah, keep it a 2. How bullshit is Batman? It can be a little bullshit. It's mainly the final boss, though. It's just the final boss that feels like it's kind of out of your hands. You just have to, like, get lucky. I mean, you do win out of your skill, but it does not feel weighted in your favor at all. So I'm gonna give that a... just one fight. I guess, like, if I need Virtue, I'll give it a 3. How are the controls? For the most part, they're really good. Great wall jump. The jumping feels really stiff, but the game is built with that in mind. Well, that's dubious. Hello, Laha. So, like, for the most part, Batman does not get in the way. I'm never like, oh, this controls like ass. It feels like, yeah, it's meant to control like this. There were parts at the end where it felt like my jumps were getting dropped in, like, the Joker fight. But that could be me freaking out. That could be just because there's so much going on. The lightning makes the game slow down or something. I'm gonna give it... What was this? The one above? Top Gun? I gave Top Gun a 7 controls? Yeah, because they weren't offensive. Okay, in that case, I'm giving this... I have to give this, like, an 8. I think... And I'm giving it a 9. For the most part, it's good. Like, one singular exception. How obtuse is this game? Everything's pretty obvious. You try pressing all the buttons, and you understand instantly what they all do. If you don't know you can wall jump, maybe you get stumped by that. Like the first level, but then you have to learn it, so who cares? One, yeah. How fun is this game? This game's fun. I enjoyed it. Let's see, 8. This is Majora's Mask. This was, what, Gex 3? Yeah. Is it more fun than Majora's Mask? That's a hard one to compare. What did I give Castlevania? I gave that 9. I gave Bloodlines a 9. This is a little less fun than that. So yeah, that's it. It's about as fun as it gets. Is it true? That feels unfair to Batman. It's from making these like on the fly. No like actual metrics. Is it as fun as Symphony at Night? Yes. Maybe Victory was good. I don't... It's starting to fall apart. I'm just remembering Gex. I'm like, there's no way I can give that guy, like, a plus. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. Sound? It's a Sunsoft game. Of course it has a good soundtrack. Not my favorite. That's your Silliest that you're listening to. So let's see. This 9... was Gex 2. I forgot. That game did have a good soundtrack. Man, I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. It's good. What was 8? Was this Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout? I gave that fucking game an 8 in sound. I don't remember the soundtrack at all, but I can't touch these. I can't touch these numbers. Because then it gets really messy and complicated. Not good with the graphics. It's bad. This game looks really good. All the cool cutscenes between games, they're simple. But they're good to look at. Batman looks good. Like, all the sprites in game look good. You can tell exactly what they're supposed to be. I'll give this a 9. As good as sprites as Majora's Mask, very good models. That sounds right. So not as good as Symphony at Night, because nothing can in terms of graphics. I gave Castlevania an 8. It does look a little better, Castlevania. A little better. So yeah. That's a 9. How ass is this game? This game is not ass. Yeah, it's a 1. It's a 1. It's a little tiny bit of ass, because the Joker. The Joker, giving the boners. Did I like it? Is there some, like, Batman pun I can make here? Not really. Nodders. Or whatever. Okay. For some reason I stopped saying yes. Making it easy to understand. Did AVGN like it? I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah. It was like he did this game to like go into just all the Batman games on the NES he grew up with, and eventually lead into shitty Batman games. There's so much Batman to get through. This is the top of the iceberg. There's like 3 different versions of Return to the Joker I gotta play. The second CD game, Batman Returns. That awful like NES game. With, like, the live-action, like, people in it. The Adventures of Batman and Robin. There's... Oh, that might be it. I guess I could check right now. Ah, but you wouldn't be able to see. No, you'd be able to see. I guess you could look. Let's see, how deep into this was this? Yeah, you got Batman the Cape Crusader on Commodore 64. I fucking forgot about that. Okay, give that a strike through. So I remember how to do that. Batman Returns, Batman Returns, Batman Returns, The Adventure of Batman and Robin, Batman Forever, Batman Return of the Joker, Batman Return of the Joker, Batman Revenge of the Joker. That's gonna be nice. Especially since I think Return of the Joker is like much worse than this game. That's gonna be great. Alright, now for the review. This was one of the few treats in the list. A game that is a pretty brutal challenge, but a rewarding. I have grown to love the more stiff platformers, especially when the game feels like it was built around it. Despite a few times at the end where my inputs felt like they were getting dropped, it never felt like I was fighting against the game. it'll limit. And even then, the drop inputs could have been in my head. It's a hard thing for me to judge when that happens or not. It really picks up in difficulty once you get to the final level. A whole lot of tricky jumps, evil enemy placement, and don't forget the Joker. It got it. At least one reference of that. What? But do we even talk about the levels before that? They're fine. I guess while you can somewhat damage boost and cheese every other boss, the Joker. Do I capitalize T? He is the Joker. I think it's a lowercase t than capital J Joker. Dial J, dial J. But the Joker is a whole other beast. It's ease. The one part of the game where winning can feel out of your hands. Sometimes the Joker will shoot instantly. Sometimes the lightning will spawn in unpredictable spots. And it's never easy to predict what he's gonna do next. In that regard, it's a very faithful fight. Once you beat him though, heals your top of the world. The music's good. The sprites are easy to read, and the cutscenes are a nice feature too. This was the hardest Sunsoft game I played compared to days before Christmas and Journey to Silius. And I fear it's going to get even more fucked up the more of their games I play. I think there isn't much to say. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a solid platform. What now? What do we do now? That was a lot. That was a whole lot. But I don't want to end stream. But I can't do anything too crazy. I can't focus on that. I'm thinking if we go back to Tales of Fantasia, we go play Kirby's Block Ball. Those are the two things I'm debating. Are you saving Kirby's Block Ball? I forget. It autosaves when you complete all rounds in the stage. Okay. But I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of Block Ball. Yeah, I think we have to go to Fantasia.